Previously on Blades and Blunders.
Every single one of the circus performers is a demon. You may call me Malachi. He is not a demon. He is an eldritch being. Well, if we win, I get to claim one of you to join my ranks.
And suddenly just walls shoot up around you, and they're solid black walls. But then the walls start changing color, becoming more silvery and reflective as you are now in a mirror maze. The idea is to strike your opponent with these. He waves his hand, and a slingshot appears in yours. You manage with one quick movement. You slide it, and it hits him between the eyes, and he stumbles, falls against the mirror, and then all the walls sink into the floor, and he's turned back to normal.
Whoa, wow.
I will say, I'm mighty impressed. You win.
I must admit, this has been quite a blast.
You see 7 mage hands form over the front of Malachi and push him, and a cage materializes out of nowhere, trapping him.
What the?
What's the meaning of this? Did you really think we were just gonna let you give away the biggest haul of souls we've ever gotten? Sorry, boss, but your use ran out. Now, let's settle this. Roll initiative.
Well, at the very least, I think at this point we're no longer obligated to shed no blood. You know, referring to the prophecy, obviously.
Hands
That's nice.
Hands crackle with thunder and says, I'm more inclined to agree.
Oh my god!
Oh, you guys are... Damn!
We are furious and ready to kick the butt.
Sorry,
Circus is
sorry,
too
Stormy.
furious is too mad to even have a good
shit, I had this prepared for after we, like, won the set of challenges, but, yeah, that.
Oh.
Well, off to a visit.
We did it. I'm not gonna play that. I'm not gonna play that.
Why not?
Because I am recording.
Copyright.
We did it! I mean, of course we did.
Yeah, it's not coming all the time out.
Anyways.
I can't believe we did that
give me just a
before
moment.
play. That's the one that back.
Yeah, that was... I know that was a possibility, but damn, you guys did good. I want to just quickly say, like, the other 3 games I had planned is, let's see, the 5th game would have been a thing of Globes of Doom. Essentially, you would have been in a big metallic bowl in metal cage balls rolling around trying to knock the other person out of the bowl.
Sweet.
Oh shit, it's Mario Party!
Yeah. The 6th one would have been an escape jacket with a bunch of keys and locks, which would have been...
No, fuck that.
If we had, if it had come to that, then it should have been me, but I mean, hey.
And essentially the seventh and final game would have been building a human tower with all 7 of you.
Oh dear.
Who goes first and who's at the...
I'm trying to...
I mean,
Storm Train would obviously be at the bottom to support everyone, because, I mean, strong boy.
Nipper would be on top because he's probably the lightest group.
I'm trying to...
Stormtree
I'm
is a
still
power
trying to get this
bottom.
initiative order down. There's quite a bit to do. Let's see, it's right... Okay.
Hey,
38? Only 38 pounds? Wow.
Holy crap.
Hey, okay, so Citra looks at Nipper and says, "Hey, Nipper,
yeah.
let's do get help."
Wait, what? What'd you say?
I said, "Let's do get help."
Let's do get help.
We're yeeting the dwarf!
Halfling.
No,
He's a no. He's
Whatever.
Right.
Oh, no, okay.
We're yeeting the small person! End of story.
Get help!
Alright, after quite a bit of time, that is the initiative order. Ryerde, you go first.
Alright,
And actually, before the battle begins, you see all of them like move a hand across their face, and almost like looks like a clay or makeshift jester masquerade mask appear over all of them.
Okay.
Before they go to its...
Raid masks.
Let's see. Alright, okay, Gregor is the one that has the, staff, right?
He currently has the cane with the soul stone on top of it, yes.
Okay.
Alright, first off, can we both agree that we don't want to break the cane because it's a nice cane and Malachi deserves to keep that cane?
That much is true. He's an eldritch being of his word.
No promises.
We'll do what we
Shut the
can.
fuck up.
Alright, Ryerday, what do you want to do?
Okay. Is Gregor in range of me?
Yes, I'll say it's the 7 of you lined up against the 7 of them. They're about 15 feet in front of you.
Booyah.
Alright, I am going to go for a shocking grasp on him.
Oh, if the storm... Okay. Roll to attack?
Alright, just straight attack roll, or what bonus do I add?
It's,
It's your... Okay, so your
I believe
spell... it's spell attack, right?
Yeah, but he's,
So-
it's with the Stormblade. So just roll, roll with your
right.
proficiency, since you're using the Stormblade to do it, so just proficiency add to it.
Alright,
That's fair.
1 sec. Net 20!
Oh yeah.
Nice shot.
His bottom.
Good.
Well, that's a crit, right?
Yeah, go ahead and
Yeah.
roll damage for that.
Alright, and let's see, that
Double
is...
damage.
What? 2d8.
Oh, that's for my...
That's 2d8 doubled.
Yeah, apparently.
Roll 2d8.
Alright, that's a 2. That is
Thanks, Gene.
a 6, so that is
Somewhere in
16 damage total.
16.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
it's 8. Oh, 6 plus 2, 18. Right, that's 16, yeah. Alright. You meant...
Now, does he drop the staff, or
I
can
was
I
going to-
do...
I'm going to make him roll a Constitution save to see if he can hold on to the staff, without... See if he can, like, keep his grip on it. He rolls a 3.
Oh my god.
That will probably not do it.
So, the staff drops to the ground.
Alright, can I use a bonus action to, I'm gonna say kick it towards Stormatring?
Roll athletics, I'll say.
Okay, athletics.
Hey,
Alright.
I just wanna say,
I imagine by now the effects of Isaac's flask have worn off.
Let me double check how long that actually lasts for.
Now you actually know where it is.
Yeah, I kept it saved up this time. Oh yeah, no, that wore off.
Okay. So, just regular
Alright,
roll
just
here.
Just a regular roll.
That
to be-
is
but to
an
be fair, it's
11
still
plus 18, or plus 7, so 18 total.
So yeah, it
Jesus Christ, Gene.
Don't mind me just sticking around in the chat. Inconsequential.
anyway, so essentially you managed to
Battle has only just started!
So you dash forward, you bring up your hand, the energy from the blade crackles from your right hand to your left, and you stick it forward, shocking Gregor, causing him to drop it. And just before it hits the ground, you get your foot up and kick it backwards, and Stormatrig, roll a dexterity roll a dexterity check to see if you can catch it before it hits the ground.
Alright.
I've come to collect all your debt!
11.
asshole!
Damn.
11?
You racked up a debt. And I'm
11.
I racked it up a debt and I'm here to collect it.
You got it.
It lands at your feet.
Freak out.
Whenever it gets to... Oh, crap, your go I was going to say whenever it gets to your turn, you can...
Keep it away from the demons!
Keep away.
Well, then again, I guess... I guess it's actually Unthreg is next. He could just pick it up and hand it to you.
Yeah.
Here's an idea. Would it be too difficult? Is Marcus too far away from me to fly up and stick the cane in like his belt happen. So it's up there and out of the battle.
What? Dude,
Why?
give the Soul Stone to Dylan. I mean, Stormtrink. Fuck.
You got a good point there.
Yeah, that's
Plus, also,
it
currently-
will attune to him, and then they can't use it.
Stone belongs to the pickle. Give it to the pickle.
Marcus is also like 60 feet in the air hanging from the rope, so no, you wouldn't be able to. Not too quick, not unless
I
you...
couldn't just like, I couldn't like slip it in his pockets out of the fight. Giving it to our dear associate would probably be the smartest move.
Okay, so you give it to Stormatrig.
That's the plan.
So this is what happens. So you move. So Undreg, you glide forward. Actually, no, I got this idea better. When Ryerday, you kick it forward, Undreg catches it and hands it to Stormatrig. You hand the cane to Stormatrig. And
I like
Stormatrig, you hold the cane in your hand. The stone, the cane starts shaking in your hand a bit, and the stone flies off of it, and kind of like flies off. It goes about 5 feet forward, but then comes back, and looks like you have the cane in one hand, your warhammer in the other. The stone just floats in front of you before it does a quick movement, and then goes into your warhammer. Kind of like it looks like it goes down. It goes to the base of your warhammer, kind of near like the end of the handle, and it turns. It used to be red like a ruby, but then it turns silver and has this like it turns a very silver platinum like color.
Oh, that's cool.
And you see this. This is what happens next. Gregor is in front of you, Ryerday. He finally recovers from the attack. Like you're turning around and you see this, and Gregor is like right on top of you, and he is a very tall guy. He is like a good 2 feet. He is 6 foot in this game. He's currently 6 feet tall. How tall are you? How tall is Ryerday?
6'2".
He's currently.
Or
he's,
6'1", rather.
He's 6'8". He is like looming over. He's like, "Why, you little..." And you hear a snap. You hear like kind of like a ripping snap, like, and then a boom, as Marcus is now broken free of his bonds, and he has landed right behind Gregor.
Oh yes.
Come on, motherfuckers!
Gregor,
come on!
Gregor,
the Thomas the Tank Engine.
So hold on. This happens. This is what happens. Marcus lands by that boom, and Gregor turns around, and Marcus. The angriest you've seen him was back when you first got him from Fake Marcus, when he headbutted him.
Yeah.
Right now, Marcus
it's even
is...
angrier, right?
You can just help... He's doing that thing, you know, like when the body moves, like you're... Despite Marcus not breathing, you can see his body's moving, he's like...
Plus, don't his eyes turn red?
I was actually about to say that. Yeah, his eyes that are normally blue like sapphires are a very deep red, and he grabs Gregor by the collar, and his mouth does that thing where it opens up, and he lets out another loud yell. Except this isn't a scream of pain; it's a roar of furious anger in Gregor's face. And
so it's basically just the
he grabs him. Just
the scream of Five Nights at Freddy's 2. The
why am I imagining like Venom, like the Venom movie, but just before he bites your head off? Like doesn't quite but like kind of raw.
Well, Gene, actually, that is a good prediction because so Stormatrig, so Marcus grabs him by the collar, does this yell like,
actually,
and you know that Luigi scream of Gregor makes that noise, and you see in this.
That
and yeah, kind of like that, and in a fit of rage, you see Marcus with his mouth, with that kind of mouth, Pac-Man style, open and screaming, puts his head on top of Gregor's, and in one furious movement, rips his head off.
Oh my god!
And then he moves his head. He Yeah, that Gregor just made that scream, and Marcus tosses his body to the right, moves his head. He like. Throws his head to the left, and you can see that he is absolutely furious as he turns to the other demons. Who else wants some?
Oh.
And I'm going to roll.
Ryerday just kind of pops up behind Marcus. Reconsider your decision.
Okay, not the best initiative roll, but not too bad.
Also, like. So Citra's like, you know, I would normally ask if you're okay, but I don't think I need to ask.
So yeah, right now Gregor is out of battle, obviously.
For the moment.
And Mark, essentially, with the way his initiative roll, he just he got rid of his initiative roll. And Unthread, do you want to do anything else with your turn?
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go cry in the corner. I'm gonna go sit behind the bleachers if anybody needs healing.
Oh my god! I just want to do the quick thing. I wanted to roll intimidation for Marcus. He just rolled a nat 20 on intimidation.
Oh my god! After literally ripping someone's head off, yeah, that's... yeah!
Right now, I'm going to say that with that nat 20, like, goddamn, that is good. Currently, all the demons are frightened of Marcus.
You don't say.
Who the fuck can blame them?
Not just the demons, man.
And also Malachi, like, you see him in the cage, he's like, oh my god.
If you make an Eldritch being go, oh my, you've done something else.
You done
Eldritch Knight.
So yeah, Umtheg, are you doing anything else with your turn?
Just gonna go hide and cry in a corner.
Like, actually, what's everybody's health right now?
Because you've unleashed the beast.
I mean, my health is good, bro. You take it easy.
Yeah, make sure you get
I think we're all
yourself
good right now.
because you seem to need it. Last I checked.
So it's like,
that's a very good point.
so is Unthread like actually physically sick from seeing Marcus do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So
So he has to give himself. He has to give himself like bonus
Breathing room.
I'll say okay. Okay, I'll say Nipper, it's your turn.
All right, cool.
I'm not gonna lie. I just want to say this. That was gonna happen. I was gonna assume that happened. I didn't assume that happened that quick into the fight. So, bravo.
It's a good intro.
If Zach, if you had failed, I would have actually used the Mask of the Phantasm to pull Phantasmal Killer, and that would have probably done it. So.
So, Nipper, what do you want to do?
I think. Would I be able to make my way over to Malachi's cage?
Sure. Go ahead.
So did the soul stone
Actually-
just detach from the cane?
Yeah, detached from Ken. Actually, I said they did throw his cage away. He's about 40 feet away from you guys.
Get help.
Do get help.
Yeah. Would anyone be able to properly toss Nipper that far then?
I will allow if you can. If someone throws him and Nipper, if you can make a good enough acrobatics check, I'll allow you to land on your feet and get some extra movement.
Okay. So you want to hold your action and I throw you?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Make
I will do that.
an athletics check, Sintra.
Me? Okay. Oh, good. I'm gonna use my blue die. All right. So I just look at like I said, I look at Nipper and I say, "Let's do get help."
Let's do it.
All right. I pick him up, and that's wait, okay, that's -1. Okay, 18.
All right. Make a acrobatics check, Nipper.
I just go, all right, Nipper, yay!
Okay, acrobatics. I'm not very good at that.
This Nipper empty.
You know what? I'm a roll with Gambler's Ring.
Alrighty.
Oh god.
Does that glue you back together? Is that what that is?
What?
The line you just posted is that they're gonna have to glue you back together?
Oh, you 14
No, it's this one.
Okay.
What'd you do? Nipper, what did you roll?
I got a 14 for the roll.
Okay, and since you used Gambler's Ring, that is a critical success.
Yay! Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
That's
you...
good too, but
So, Nipper,
Just
Sintra manages to get a good two-handed throw, and with the ring, you manage to do a perfect action roll forward and dash toward and make your way to run a bit forward and make your way to Malachi's cage.
Hell yeah.
Yay! I'm helpful!
And as soon as you're like, So, your friend... your golem friend ain't gonna be too mad about me hurting him earlier, is he?
I can't give any guarantees anymore.
I'm not going to promise you anything, but I'll do what I can to protect you, basically.
Well, good. Well, I hope you have a way of hope you have a good idea of getting me out the cave, because I don't think it's gonna work. What do you want to do?
Let's see. I'm gonna check my spell list, see if there's anything I can do to break the cage open, basically. I don't really have a lot of options
you have
in
a
terms of
dispel
that.
magic spell.
Oh yeah, I do.
How does that work?
Any spell 3rd level or lower on target ends. If it's 4th or higher, make a spell casting ability check. The DC I'm trying to hit is 10 plus the spell level.
Well, this is currently, hold on, let me, what is this? Is this right? Hold on, I'm trying to find this is a 4th level spell, yes.
So you need to roll a 14 to dispel it.
Alright. Well, let's see. I forget. I've got a +7. I should be fine.
Yeah, knock on wood.
Okay, I shouldn't have said anything. That's an 11.
No. You cast a spell magic, but, I'll say this. You realize casting it on the cage, you feel something wrong. Malachi says, if you're trying to cast it directly on the cage, that's not gonna work. One of them casted this spell. You're gonna have to cast it on them. So essentially...
And which one... Wait a minute. Which one cast it?
We don't know. I think.
You wouldn't know because Malachi was looking at you, you were looking at him. Any one of them. Well, it wasn't Gregor because he's dead now. If it was him,
exactly.
it would have dispelled.
Right. Would we have seen it though?
No, you wouldn't have.
We were all looking at Malachi at the time.
Alright, so before my turn ends, do you think I could use a bonus action to make an Arcana check to see if I could detect who just cast the spell?
I'll allow that.
Okay. Alright, that's, okay,
Okay,
+6,
so wait, what
that's,
are you doing, Spectre?
I'm trying to detect who cast the spell. 18.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, you can
Oh, wait,
tell...
no. Oh, wait, that's a +8, not +6. Unnatural 20.
Nice!
So you can tell, you can hear that behind you, and you look over, and you're looking over all of them, and, the Balalaika, the snake woman during the animal taming thing, you can see, she has 6 arms. 4 of them have weapons, but the bottom 2 are continuously making different hand gestures.
Hey, Nipper!
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Nipper's turn is over.
Okay.
And
Alright,
currently,
so
it is a demon's turn. It is
Alright,
Tristan.
I'm just gonna relay the info. Hey, Nipper! That snake lady, it's her!
Trying to think. Alright. She's going to make... she's currently terrified of Marcus, so she's going... The Tristan, the, nymph, like the gray nymph woman.
Yeah.
She's going to move about, and... Let's see, where is it? Trying to...
Frightened means you gotta move away from him.
But you see she does something else. With an incredible amount of speed, she manages to circle around Marcus and moves at you to make an attack.
Who's you? Me?
Yeah, she's going at Sintra.
Oh shit!
And she rolled a 19. Ouch.
Oh, okay. Hang on a second. How much can shield give me? Is that +6? Plus.
Oh, wait a minute.
+5. Oh,
wait a second. That's not right. Actually, no. She. I forgot. She's not one of the people who actually has a. I'm trying to find the fucking thing because there's like a lot of. Essentially, she. Okay. Make a wisdom save. Sintra, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Okay. All right. Oh shit. That's a natural one.
you as soon as you say that, she moves around, and you are suddenly just frozen in place as she has casted Hold Person on you.
God damn it!
And then, let's see. And she's going to use her second action to cast Fly on herself and fly a bit upward and away from Marcus. And it is Borealis, who is the porcelain person with the kind of like the big brass arms. He is going to... Let's see.
Hold person.
You see him move about. You see him turn invisible.
What?
You see him just turn
invisible.
Yes, Borealis, the, I guess you wouldn't know his name, but that's just the name I gave him, so just to keep things simple.
Yeah, okay.
He just becomes invisible and vanishes. And, I will need Stormatrig to make a... I believe that's a... Yeah, that's another wisdom save. I need Stormatrig to make a wisdom save now.
Alright, wisdom. Alright,
Actually, no, I'm wrong. Actually, this is a dexterity contest. My bad.
okay, so just dex.
Dexterity
Back at
contest.
the... mirror-based flashbacks.
16!
Oh, damn, you got, like... Suddenly, you feel something wrestling against you. You can feel, like, something, like, comes up behind you and is trying to wrestle with you. You can't see it, but you can feel something's wrestling with you, and you can tell, like, you managed to put your arm up. You feel like something's trying to move something towards your face right now. And you managed to throw it off, but he is still invisible right now, so you can't see him.
I wish it was my turn, because I know how to deal with that.
Next character. It's the woman with the burnt angel wings, Lilith.
You must be talking about fairy fire.
Oh no, not that.
Oh, right, okay.
Let's see, this is gonna be interesting. You see her, once again, an incredible amount of speed, similar to the other one. She goes up to Stormatrig, and... Stormatrig? I need you to make a wisdom save right now.
Okay. 12.
I have so much stuff, like, for a lot of people. Trying to find the fucking... hold on. Nope, that's not gonna do it. Suddenly, you, with an incredible amount of speed, she manages to run around Marcus like, we're gonna need some help. And she grabs you, and Sintra, you see this. She runs up, grabs Stormatrig by the face, and kisses him.
Oh, boy.
And...
yeah, that's charm.
And right now, Stormatrig, you are currently charmed.
Oh no.
And she lets go of you, your eyes kind of glaze over, and right now in your mind it's like, you're confused, like, what's happening? Well, that's right, I'm fighting for my friends. And the woman, and a person that I care about a lot, the woman right in front of me, and she, like, looks at you, like, hey, Stormy, would you be kind enough to help us out? And currently you are charmed.
Oh.
And
great.
Now
you think that she's Sintra? Oh.
The equivalent of Sintra.
There's Sintra right now.
And it is Iris's turn. Let's see, Iris. So many character sheets, god damn it. Okay.
Alright, I'm about to spill all the tea!
You see her go like, oh no you don't, and she's going to jump at Lilith, and she pulls out her two... Ah, fuck, that's a natural one.
Fucking hell.
I want to say, like, she goes to attack Lilith, and Stormatrig, you step in front of her and grab Iris.
Oh,
I can't let you hurt my angel.
Oh!
Yikes.
Yeah, so
okay,
that's...
Sintra definitely heard that.
So Iris is great. And it's Vanessa's turn. She's like, shit, Iris! Okay, you see her pull out her Okay, you see her do something. I'm gonna have Lilith roll a wisdom save. That is not gonna do it. You see her start muttering stuff, and Lilith just grasps her head in pain, and takes. Oof. Damn. Just takes 9 points of psychic damage. As she casts Dissonant Whispers, and then she pulls out her scimitars and starts playing music, and she's going to give inspiration to Stormatrix. Like, come on, Storm, you can break out of this. And, let's see, it's Vanessa. And now it's the tall man with a skeleton skull. It's his turn, Gareth. Is what I called him. You're going to see, Ryerday, he's going to move towards you. He's going to try to move around, and once again, with an incredible amount of speed, moves forward, and is going... You see him take off his mask, and I need you to make a dexterity contest with him.
Alright.
Ouch, you got good chances.
Alright. Let's... One moment, I need to make space on my desk for this.
Oh, that's right. That's the first time you're rolling proper dice.
That was a nat 1.
Oh god, I am so sorry for this then, Ryerday, but you see him move forward, and he takes his mask off, and with a quick moment, grabs the back of your head, and he puts it on you.
What?
And you
What?
feel just...
The mask?
Yeah, he takes the mask off, he takes his, like, masquerade gesture mask and puts it on you, and your mind just starts going crazy. And you take... let's see, that is, you suddenly, at this mask, it's breaking your, it feels like you're breaking your mind, and you take, 15 points of psychic damage.
Ouch!
Oh!
So that's down to 25.
Yeah, so that was definitely not comfortable. And then, with it still on you, with his extra attack, he is going to then grab you by, he's going to try to grapple you, so it's going to be a strength contest. You have disadvantage.
Right.
Oh my god.
That landed weird, so I'm gonna roll again. It like wound up leaning against
Yeah, I
one
get
of the
that.
boards.
Hate that shit.
Oh god, that's a 5.
He manages to grapple you, and you're trying...
Yeah, that's a 5 plus 1.
Yeah, you try to, like, you're trying to claw, get this mask off your face, and it feels like hell, and he just grabs you by the throat and then just throws you against the ground.
Oh. Ouch.
Oh.
And you take, take 6 damage.
Ow! So that's 19 now. Oh god.
And then, Balalaika is going to move forward, and with you, she's... Actually, no, she's still...
God, I am on the receiving end of everything, is that it?
No, she, doesn't have quite as quick movement as the others, and can only move around Marcus. She's not able to do... Actually, I believe she can cast spells, so let me see. She's going to try to... Let's see, yeah, she's going to try to cast... Let's see, Marcus. Oh, damn! You see her try to cast Hold Person on Marcus, but he just, like... You see, like, bars of light start to form around him, and he just shakes it off. So Marcus is fine.
And it's also his turn.
That is true. You see Marcus in this form of anger. He is going to...
Help!
Yeah, no, he saw what Garth did to Ryerday, and he's going to attack him.
Yeah.
See,
This is
let's see.
This is gonna be cathartic.
Indeed. Once we finally once we find our feet in this fight, which I thought we already did with that opening, but
Yeah, but then they had to take the fallen angel to smooch up Stormy to screw everything up.
Yeah, she's actually a fallen angel succubus. It's her race.
yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
And you see...
Centra.
Let's see, Marcus does... Oh, that one misses. That one also misses. Marcus moves forward. He takes the, Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm sorry. I've been rolling that wrong. Hold on. Let's see. That was... Let me start over. See, that's... Oh, yeah, no, that... So let me do the math for that again. Oh, yeah, no, that's gonna hit. You see Marcus, he takes the blade off his back. And you see this? You see him start to channel magic through it. And it just gets... You see it grow... Suddenly, you see it grow double in size. Then you see it grow triple in size.
Oh god, we're going Kirby Return to Dreamland on this shit.
And then it grows 4 times its size.
Oh
and
god, we're going Final Magolor fight Kirby Return to Dreamland on
this. And
he
just brings it down on Garth.
Oh no.
And that is going to do, let's see, that is ouch. Let's see, that's let's see, 5, 13, 18, 22.
Keep it coming.
29 points of damage.
That's
as he just brings this big number, as he just brings this big ass sword down on him, and you can see, and Garth is now made prone as this just kind of buries him into the ground for a bit,
like a Donkey Kong down throw,
essentially.
Pretty much.
Or a Rob down throw.
And that's only Marcus's. That's Marcus's first attack.
He has more than one attack.
And he once again brings the sword up, and is going to bring it down once again on Garth. But it starts shrinking, so it starts shrinking, so it's not as big as before. Ooh, that is good. Let's see, that's 8. Ooh.
Diminishing returns, got it.
Oh! That deals an extra another 22 damage to him.
Whoa.
And his Marcus's third attack. That is a... What is that? Oh no, that still hits. Marcus rolled a 2, but he has +9. Thanks to the upgrades, he got a big strength boost, so he still manages to hit. Garth does not have the best.
What is his boost, if I might ask?
+9 to strength. Crystal managed to boost up. When I made up the Marcus upgrade, I rolled a D4, got 4, and that's how many upgrades he got.
Huh.
Wow.
And one of the thing is, essentially, Crystal boosted his strength. He has a +9, and Garth's AC is not very high, so he once again brings it down. There's a... That is 23 more points of damage. Damn!
Is this guy dead yet?
Oh no, you can see, he is, despite being crushed repeatedly, he still looks fine, but he is definitely prone.
And also pissed.
Yeah.
Can I just say, I'm just reminded of the Shin Kikoho against Cell right now.
And okay.
Are you done yet? Okay, I'm gonna come out here, and you better sure as hell not keep.
And that is gonna be Marcus's turn. As you see, he did. But the thing is, when he struck down the demon, you can tell that was a lot of damage. But Garth, he still looks relatively fine.
Wow, that is a very durable demon.
And it's Altair, the cat with the snake-like neck. Is going to
So like a surf hopper or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is going to dash. Yeah, no, he can do that. He moves around. He moves around Marcus and is going to attack Sintra. And yeah, no, and it also hits. It's a 14 plus 2, so it's a 16.
Can I use my reaction to shield that?
Can you do that when in hold person?
Let's see, paralyzed. It says nothing. It says nothing about. Okay. Okay. Hang on. Okay. Paralyzed creature is incapacitated. Can't take actions or reactions. Okay. Never mind.
Okay. So you take 5 damage. As he brings these claws out and scratches at you.
She just simply laughs and says, "What's the matter? You think you can't hit me without me standing still?"
And Stormatrig, it is your turn. Go ahead and roll another Wisdom save with the D10 Inspiration if you want to try to break out of Lilith's control.
With D10?
Yeah, you can roll a D10 on top of whatever you roll.
Yeah,
because you have that
plus a
bardic
D10.
inspiration.
She gave you Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
So she basically gave you an out.
12.
12 total?
Is that like
With the D10.
Oh,
and
God.
the D20? Jesus Christ. Okay.
That's not going to do it, unfortunately. So,
add your wisdom as well.
With my wisdom modifier.
not the best. So currently you are grappling Iris. What do you want to do to her? What attack do you make at her?
And don't sugarcoat this.
Currently, right now, you see Iris.
Storm's just gonna look Iris dead in the eye, tell her, "This is what happens when people try to hurt the ones I love," and he's going to blast her in the face with the lightning breath.
Oh God!
And that's a dexterity with disadvantage because she's grappled. That is a 2. That is a 2. That she's not gonna. Okay.
Oh God!
Oh God! Full damage. Okay.
How much damage is that to Iris?
Is 3d6 lightning, and I'm rolling.
Oh God!
Holy fuck! 14.
Ow!
Ow!
God!
Dear.
And now you roll high.
And you see her cry out in pain. It's like, and you see her, and she like takes this directly to the face, and a good chunk of her hair looks slightly burned, as well as her face. And
Ow!
And she like still
Stop!
And she's like still trying to claw at your hand, trying to let go. And Ryerday, it's your turn. And
I still have this fucking thing on my face, right?
Actually, no. It now that it's your turn, it starts to disintegrate off your face. And you sit up.
Fuck.
And you sit up, and I want to say when you got tossed, you were actually tossed pretty close, and you hear the Ryerday, come here.
What?
And Malachi is calling you. Next to Nipper.
What the hell is it?
I have an idea, and one of you two, it might be best for one of you two to do this.
Okay,
I think I have a plan. I hope you're going to be okay with me breaking one of their minds, potentially.
That's not going to work.
Phantasm.
What? I wanted Storm to just do something like that, so that even though he was in control, this is going to be something he's going to be super guilty over.
Right. He's like, breaking their minds ain't gonna work, but you gotta understand something about these demons. They don't truly die. Gregor isn't dead.
Oh.
I know.
Within a matter of seconds, he's gonna be able to stand back up.
Well, that helps keep the rest of my ectoplasm barf in my...
But I have an idea, and it's gonna be best if one of you two do this.
What is it?
You see him, he gets to the edge of the cage, and he starts moving his hand outward, and you can see, it almost looks like it's moving like static, and he's like grunting in pain, trying to take this as he moves his hand to the outside of the cage, slowly, extends it outward, almost like in a handshake, and it lights on fire, and he says, "Make a pact with me."
Oh, fuck.
This is the real deal.
This is straight up warlock shit. Oh my God.
I can pass on my strength to you. You're not going to be able to kill them. In a matter of minutes, they're going to overpower you. They just took your friend Storm, and it's not going to be long before things get worse. But if I give you my power, we can stand a chance.
Would I be able to break their concentration on the cage, keeping you in here?
He'll have a much greater chance. One of you will have a much greater chance with my power. Either one of you can take this, but Ryder, I'm offering this to you first. So, if you take his hand, essentially, this is a very big choice for you. If you take Malachi's hand right now, he will instantly jump you up 3 levels as a warlock.
Oh God.
Actual big game moment, like life-changing shit right here.
Oh,
Yes.
shit.
My.
Be careful.
I have a sneaking suspicion this is the worst ending of the 2 we got.
Maybe.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna have to ask the question. What the hell is the catch? Because there's always a catch with these things. I'm not even considering it at the moment, but
Look, I understand what I am, and what others think of me. And I have tried best to try to give myself an image of professionalism. But right now, there's currently at the moment, I've actually never made a warlock before. This will be a first for me.
Ooh,
but
Eldritch virginity.
fucking hell.
Oh, hell, we're pumping a cherry.
Sorry, I got.
Kind of broke the moment, but you know,
Kind of.
just a little.
Sorry, I got thrown off by that. I'm trying to remember where I'm in the right mind space.
So
Sorry.
never made a warlock. Would be the first one.
Yeah, you can tell. I want you to roll an insight check on him real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. That is okay. I rolled a Okay, hang on. I rolled a raw roll of 6. However, Ear for Deceit allows me to take insight check rolls of 7 or less, and automatically make them 8 plus my modifier, so 16.
Nice.
No, that's a neat ability. Nice, insightful.
Yeah.
You look at him, you look at his hand, and you look up at him, and you say, "What's the catch?" And you can tell the look in his eyes. This isn't him plotting up some scheme. This isn't him. The look of his eyes is desperation and determination. I'm trying to do what's right now, and the only way I can do that is by one of you.
Damn.
Ryerday considers this, but ultimately he turns away, saying, if you wanted to do the right thing, we wouldn't be in this situation in the first place. And it's called, that is just a straight up refusal from him. He is not taking that deal.
He looks to Nipper.
Okay, yeah.
He looks to you, Nipper.
Let Thread take his turn first.
Oh.
Yeah. Neutral Eldritch, I just want to do the right thing. Now hurry up and change to lawful evil.
Just want to do the right thing. Now hurry up and switch sides of it.
Okay. Is Ryder? I guess you're kind of far away. I don't know what else you'd be able to do.
Okay, at this point, do I still have my actions and whatnot?
Yes, but you're also like 50 feet. You're like 40 feet away from everyone right now. So.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make
You're as a rogue, you're able to dash as a bonus action, right?
Oh, that is true.
I am, but what I'm going to do,
You could also just short bow them.
I'm going to use my health potion to get back some of the health I lost.
That would be an action then. Or oh wait, no, you're not dashing as a bonus action. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not dashing as a bonus action. However, there is a different bonus action I wish to take.
And that is?
Use Insightful Fighting to make a check on, insight check on... I'm gonna say... I'm gonna say I'm gonna make an insight check on Lilith to activate insightful fighting, and she has to contest. She has to contest with a deception.
So go ahead and roll.
How that works? Like, insightful fighting is like mind readers fighting each other or something?
It's basically looking for weaknesses, openings, etc. That is an 18 plus 8, so...
Oh, you're lucky. She rolled a 20. An unnatural 20. So...
Yeah, 26. Yeah, yeet, bitch.
Okay.
So, I'll have that ready for next turn, but, I'm just... Basically, I'm preparing that and using a health potion. So how much does the health potion restore?
It's a cure wounds, right?
Yeah.
So like a D8.
It's a 1d8 plus something. I think it's 1d8 plus 4 or something.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Alright. That is 8, so 12.
Nice.
So let's see. That gets me to 31.
Alrighty.
Alright. I will be right back. I gotta go use the restroom.
Okay, Unthreg, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Frick. What state am I? Was I still like? Was I still like?
I'll say you recovered from Marcus's little entrance.
Escapade.
It's like, and Malachi says the offer. He looks at Unicorn's like the offer goes to all of you.
Yeah, I was up.
Any one of you can take Malachi's offer.
I wonder what would happen if Sintra took it.
That would be very weird.
We got a lot of very experienced people. There's a ghost and a god in this, and who knows what turning into a war do? Frick. Sorry, there's been a lot happening. I'm trying to keep in mind, like, what's the state of all the other demons and such. If anybody's got like a recap or something, my brain is like shot.
Sintra simply shouts, "Malachi! What happens after this fight is over and we make the pact? What happens then?"
Good question.
I'll let you keep my strength. It's only fair. It's only fair for helping me out of this.
Get me out of these binds.
Frick.
Currently Malachi can't do that because he's in a cage. It's like, I can't do much. I can't cast spells in this cage. The most I can do is pass on.
That was generalized to the party.
Okay.
Everyone get me out of these binds.
It's Unthreg, what do you want to do?
Frick. I mean,
I didn't miss anything, did I?
not really.
Okay.
Except that Malachi said that fight is over if we take the pact. He said we can keep the strength, and any of us could take it. I'm a scared baby boy, and Sintra says, "Let me out of these cuffs. I can break these cuffs."
Okay, so wait. Alright, so what did I miss? Did Nipper take the pact?
No.
We're honestly.
It's still Unthreg's turn.
And I'm personally debating releasing the Sintra's. She may do whatever she's going to do.
Well, the thing is,
That's a
she's...
good idea.
She had a range or something? Kind of lost
she's currently under the hold person spell.
Yeah, that's why I mean by get me out of these binds.
I see. Is hold person
she's surrounded by 4 pillars of light.
The snake woman has the snake woman casted both the hold person and the cage, correct?
Yes, I believe.
And she's also flying.
No, Lilith is the... No, not Lilith. Tristan is the one who casted hold person, but Balalaika is the one who has the cage on Isaac. Not Isaac, the cage on Malachi.
Yes.
Tristan.
There's so many NPCs.
Yeah, Tristan's that gray Leshem motherfucker.
And Stormy's still charmed.
Alright. We gotta decide
Okay, so we got Tristan flying and holding Sintra. We got Lilith charming Storm, and Bella is the one creating the cage.
Yes.
Alright.
Leave Balalaika to me.
Also, you have Stormatrig holding Iris, who was just blasted in the face.
Lots of concentrated motherfuckers in this fight.
Yeah.
What kind of effect because of these bitches would one of my flashbangs have?
Oh, if you actually, I would say if you want to, you can try to throw it at Lilith, who's in the air. Not Lilith. I keep getting names wrong. There's so many. Tristan. If you throw it at you can throw the Tristan at the air, and you might be able to knock her to the ground.
Yeah, and might break her concentration too.
Yeah, but I couldn't do that same with controlling Storm. I'm guessing.
I think Stormatrig's gonna have to break out of that one on his own, but I'm not sure.
If I throw it at Storm or fly it directly to his eardrum? Might knock him free.
Like
deafen him at the same time.
Yeah, but that happens. He comes out of that charm. He's gonna be blind and deafened.
But not charmed.
I mean,
Do it.
Don't do it.
Yeah. Definitely don't want to reduce the capability of our Grand Lizard Lord. Frick.
Except he's not gonna want to fight once he learns that he just basically nearly burned Iris's face off.
Okay, well, hang on. Would he have still been conscious of his act? Like, would he remember what happened?
Yes.
Well, all he's going to...
Okay.
He knows what he knows that he's gonna be responsible. There's no way that Sintra or Ryerday would have blasted lightning in Iris's face.
I mean, it could have been one of the other demons.
I mean, Shocking Grasp, Stormblade, still very much plausible for Ryerday.
That's also true.
Alright, can your boy throw Flashbang as a bonus action while running up to dropkick somebody else?
You get multiple attacks.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, get this, right? I'm going to open, throwing a flashbang up at Tristan. And promptly after it has exited my hand, I'm going to try and dash on up to Stormatrig, do a stunning strike.
Oh.
Okay.
So she's gonna make a Tristan's gonna make
Fist.
a dex save to try to avoid the flashbang.
You got it?
Rolls a 2.
Yeah.
So
Shit, you Spriggan.
so I'm gonna make her roll a concentration check to see if she stays in the air. No, that's not gonna do it either. You quickly, like, as you're moving, you throw the flashbang up. She looks down, she's like, what the? Ah! And she immediately falls to the ground, blind and deafened. And she's going to take,
It's like the scout in Meet the Medic. Whoa, who the fuck?
she takes 11 damage from hitting the ground.
What the fuck?
Classic.
All right, and you said excuse me.
But yeah.
Stunning strike on Stormatrig. What does he have to do? How does that work again?
Crap, I gotta look that up. I kinda forgot a stun strike.
I will bring it up for you.
I appreciate that a whole.
What is your element? Are you open hand? You're open hand. All right.
No, it's not.
Wave tranquility type shit.
Stunning strike. We have. You can interfere with the key. You can hit another person with with melee weapon attack, and you can spend 1 key point to attempt a stunning strike. Target must succeed a Constitution saving throw or be stunned until the end of your next turn.
Alright, Constitution saving throw. So first you have to actually make an attack roll to see if you can hit Stormatrig shit.
Right,
I will give you advantage because he is currently handling Iris with his hand.
He also doesn't have his shield out still.
Right.
Yeah, so that's a
I will
16 or
I will
higher.
give you advantage, Unthreg.
Thank you. So that's a 20?
Oh my god.
Yes.
I mean, do I roll a 20? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Roll 2d20s.
Almost
We got really excited.
super
What?
excited. Not bad though. boy got a 15 total, I think.
You roll with advantage, so
Total?
you roll again to see if you can get higher.
That was the advantage. I rolled the first time.
Oh, that wasn't enough.
So
one shy.
he manages
That
to
wasn't enough.
he manages to move out of the way.
Damn it!
And
You have to roll 16 or higher.
You want to get back to the shadow room? You want to see? You want to feel death again, Beaver Boy?
Ouch.
Call me Beaver Boy again.
Yikes.
I'm pulling your tongue out of your mouth.
I'm gonna say okay. With that, it is now Nipper's
Salamander.
turn.
Oh,
Call me Beaver Boy again, and I'm giving you a tongue piercing using one of your own fangs.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh God!
Alright.
I hate tongue piercings.
Don't make me poke your eye out with your own tail, you sucker.
But, did Tristan lose concentration on hold person?
Oh, that's a good point.
I believe so.
Hold on.
With the
She
lost
lost-
concentration.
She also lost concentration of hold person. Yes.
Nice!
But
Yes!
it is Nipper's turn. Nipper, what do you do?
Okay. Is this cage a concentration spell? Would Sintra have been able to gather that from that Arcana check?
Yes.
Okay, so it is in our... It is.
Is?
That's why I said target her.
Oh, I'm more than ready. Nipper turns around. Look, Malachi. You seem like a great guy, and I fully respect you and the way you handle yourself. But I need to try this before I do anything else. He pulls out the Mask of the Phantasm, places it on his face, and keeps his hand held to it. I'm targeting Malachi with Phantasmal Killer.
Yes!
Oh, shit!
Yowza.
Get fucked.
What's the save on that
I
again?
am thou.
It should be on the
Wisdom, I think.
Yeah, it's a wisdom save.
of how much?
It doesn't say on the actual item. I'm going to assume...
what's your spell save DC?
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm going to assume it's mine, which is 15.
She rolls an 11.
Make that con save, too.
Oh,
It's a con save, you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Make sure she keeps her concentration or not.
That is a... what is that? 11? It's not enough to keep her from but it's not enough to get rid of the cage, no.
Really?
No.
Hang on.
Well, she still takes 4d10 psychic damage.
I mean, hang
Oh,
on.
no,
Would psychic damage have any effect on concentration?
Oh, that is a good point. I'll give her disadvantage. I can roll the dice prep. That is a 2.
Yes!
Oh!
You see the cage
Ow.
starts weakening.
Freaking
Roll
did it.
damage!
Good ending
Oh yeah,
acquired.
I forgot about that. My actual focus was just breaking the guy out of
Yeah.
prison.
No, that is very valid.
It's like that is our path to the best ending as far as I can tell. But yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay, so go ahead and roll damage for that.
Oh boy.
Roll damage
Okay.
for that, and I'll say like that depending on how.
Am I supposed to count the 0 as a 10 or a 0?
I'd say it's a 10.
Okay.
Yeah, the 0's a 10 on it.
Ooh, that's nice.
How much?
Real-
Let
real
me.
tight.
I want to say that's a 31.
Ooh.
Oh.
So what? So this is. I want to say this is what happens. Okay.
You're 9 points away from full damage. Damn.
So this is what happens. It's been a bit of a very intense fight going on, and suddenly Malachi screams out in terror, and she drops her weapons and just starts looking at Nipper and backing away in terror. And sure enough, the cage, Nipper, you notice the cage on Malachi's cage just starts going weaker and weaker until suddenly it just breaks, and the big as the bars clatter, and You all turn to see Malachi standing there with the cage and he cracks his neck. So, send me to the Shadowfell.
Sell me away like I was nothing.
And as he starts walking forward, he starts growing in size. And the room starts getting a lot darker.
Is this the 800 health you mentioned?
I think this is the best ending.
This is what happens. Malachi starts to transform. The room grows darker, and a black fog starts to seep out of Malachi. And it rises until this fog is to your feet, and it is icy cold to the touch. It doesn't hurt you, but it is incredibly freezing. And Malachi, he starts growing, he starts getting down on all fours and going quadrupedal almost. And his body is more like that of a coyote, except no fur. His tail is very whippy and more like has like a spear at the end of it. Instead of a snout, he has something that's more like the beak of a vulture, and he has 6 eyes, 3 on each side, each glowing red.
Yikes!
And on his back, dozens of long, writhing tentacles.
This is the most chimera shit I've ever seen.
And you see all the demons start running in fear, and with a critical amount of speed, the tentacles go forward and wrap all of them up and grappling them. And he brings them to his...
With that many tentacles, I'd swear you're Japanese, but alright.
He grabs all of them, brings them to his face, and his voice is a lot deeper and echoing around the entirety of the room, of the entirety of the tent.
I could send you straight to the astral plane if I wanted, but that's too good of a punishment.
He opens up his beak, and purple flames just shoot out of it, burning them alive, and as they're on fire, he raises them up a bit. Can I hold them up?
Enjoy the next 5 seconds of your life being my dinner.
And he drops them into his mouth and swallows them all whole.
All of them.
All of them.
Holy
nice.
Shit.
And with a loud...
You had to do the sound effect, didn't you?
Yes.
It was perfect.
God damn it.
And soon the light starts... A bit more light comes back in, and he starts turning back into that more human-like form. And he starts stretching a bit, and he looks at all of you. What are your reactions to that?
Well, I think I might have made the wrong call. Deal would have been a good thing.
Citra is just staring at him, and like a mage hand slowly gives his Malachi's cane back to him.
Thanks.
Ryerday, in response to Nipper's remark, he just has this expression on his face like, holy fuck, I never want to see that again. But basically his response is, meanwhile, I feel entirely vindicated in my decision.
I want to say, in Stormatrink, you finally come out of your charm, and you're still holding Iris by the neck.
Also, because that's happening, I'm gonna just punch Stormatrink in the cheek because I haven't realized that he's come to yet. Just a right cross to the head.
I want to say that happens, and with Unthreik punches Stormatrink across the face, finally let go of Iris, and she coughs a bit. Thanks, Unthreik.
Okay, Iris. I'm just glad you're okay. You need any healing or something?
I'll be fine. And she looks over at Malachi, and Malachi looks at her. He's like, I apologize for that. That's a form I prefer not to take in public if I can help it. And he
can see why.
And he kind of lets out a burp, and a small flame comes out. I was like, pardon me.
I mean, I'm not saying you're not terrifying, but this has got to be the most elegant thing I've seen in the past year. So,
I want to thank all of you. I should have known better than trusting demons with this circus. I was a fool in this part, really. I apologize for all of this.
That's alright, buddy. You're an eldritch being or your word, and that's a rare thing in this crazy universe.
He takes the cane from your mage hand, twirls it a bit. It's like, that was... To this morning, I did not think this was going to be the experience I would have, but I am a little glad it came to this.
Yeah.
And now what happens?
I
Well,
believe it's time we part
about
ways.
just a moment. And he spends a few.
All right, everybody in the crowd.
He spends a few moments. It's like, allow me to fix this first. This was the deal. And it takes quite a bit of time since now that the Soul Stone is attached to Stormatrig now. But he starts moving his hands around, and about 10 minutes passes until all the souls go back into the bodies, except he holds on. You see 10 float around Malachi's hand. 10 souls.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Who are there are still 10 souls left? Who are these?
Souls of rapists, murderers, and pedophiles. I figured you wouldn't care if I devoured them.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's the natural order of things, I guess.
I think I can allow that much.
Insight check.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, I am gonna insight check
You
that.
are
Okay.
smart because you never trust the Eldritch. I mean, except this guy's nice, but like, you know,
He is a man of his word.
yes, but also a soul eater.
12.
He's telling the truth.
Yeah.
You see him
Yowza.
you see him like, and he ended up devouring one. It's like, I'm gonna need that energy after being in that damn cage for a while. Kept draining me of my magic. Well, I want to thank all of you for this. Soon the items will wake up, come to, and probably drift about their ways. As for all of you,
Indeed.
my offer still stands. I
Okay,
do
hang
owe
on.
a debt of gratitude to you.
Internet died.
Oh, it's like,
What?
as
What
for
did I miss?
a lot of you, I do owe you my gratitude, so my offer still stands, if you'll take it.
I might have a better idea, if you will permit me.
And that is?
Keep in contact. I want to know more about the Warbanes in due time.
Alrighty, how about... I'll tell you what, here's one thing. I'll tell you what, the original deal we made, I kind of had one more item on top of me, so how about I tell you about the Warbane, and if no one else takes my deal, I'll give you all something else.
I think that sounds delightful.
That would be
What do you all
appreciated.
think?
Does anyone want to take it?
What exactly is the something else, by chance?
Essentially, I'll owe y'all a few favors to call upon me for just about anything, as long as it's worth my while.
Dude, do you realize how valuable an Eldritch life debt is?
I don't think this counts as a life debt, but
That's like an infinity dollar bill.
Citra looks over at Unthreg and says, I can see now what's going on here. He ain't just an eldritch being. And she walks up to him and says, "You're a great old one, aren't you?"
Not quite. I'm about 800 years old. If you're referring to a great old one as a warlock pact, no, I'm afraid I'm a unique specimen. Essentially, Malachi, he's a custom warlock I made.
Sweet.
Oh, okay.
Like, just super.
Well,
That's pretty dope.
So yeah, if you were to take him, you would get a special unique abilities that I came up with.
It's cool, but also my soul, please.
I don't think that's how it works.
I don't think that's how that works.
It's not.
I mean,
No.
I am a ghost.
I know.
so-
I know you're making the. I know you're trying to make a snatcher joke.
Yeah.
You
One, my soul, if you please. Black with no
feel just the usual amount of empty inside.
Exactly.
Citra looks at him and then looks at the party, and then says to them, "If you guys don't mind, can I have a word with Malachi alone?"
I trust your decision making,
You know what? I'll leave you to it.
but my one bit of advice, Sintra, and I tell this to everybody in every circumstance: think twice every time.
Don't worry.
That's the last.
Don't worry. I won't do anything stupid. I just have a question I have to ask him.
Alrighty. And he snaps his finger and that box appears around you, except this time it's reversed, so the people outside can't hear you. Actually, no, that's what it was before, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It's reversed.
Stormatrig.
Yeah.
What happened here was nothing that you did. Okay?
None of us are holding nothing against you. Just sorry you got hit so bad in that fight.
You guys don't have to hold anything on me, because I can already do that.
You don't need to.
Yeah.
Enchantment is really rough stuff. Believe me.
I nearly burned Iris's face off.
Under the control of someone else.
That was like a fallen
you
angel
feel a
puppeteer.
hand. You feel a hand on your shoulder, Stormatrig, and it's Iris. Believe me, I've been through a lot worse. I'll be fine.
I can believe that. Seems like a lot of us have.
And I want to go cut inside to Malachi and Sintra. It's like, so what is your question?
I have a question regarding my... What... Before I ask anything, what exactly... Do you know about me?
You mean the fact that you're a half-breed? Yes, I was actually... If my party had won, I probably would have taken you out of just sheer curiosity.
Wouldn't blame you. But it's about my uncle, Shar.
Shar? Oh, the moon god. I see.
The one from the dark side of it.
Yes, I don't really try to associate with him.
Good.
What of him?
I want you to kill him.
You see him laugh. It's like, you gotta understand something. That's not an easy task.
Yeah.
It's a bit hard for powerful beings to kill another one. You gotta understand. I'm a step below God. I can't directly go and do that. There are rules.
Right. You just gotta understand. It's because of him that I used to live a happy life before him and his creeps decided to come in and ruin everything.
Oh, daughter of Selune, I assume then. Only reason Cult of Shah would have a grudge against someone like you if she was your birth mother.
Yes.
But if you don't mind me asking, who's the father?
Selune, my mother says that she just gave birth like immaculately, but I don't...
He laughs again, just I can expect a mother want to protect her child, but I gotta tell you, when I call you half-breed, I don't mean half-god. I mean half-god and half-demon.
What? You're lying to me!
I can smell it on you. No reason to lie.
I know we can't hear this. I'm just...
It's a good
I
one.
muted myself for a reason.
Can you...
My popcorn.
Okay, come on. What were you saying, Kai?
So, I have no reason to lie. I can smell it on you. It's one of the reasons why I would have taken you.
She's trembling right now, like that's impossible. That she would never. Why would she?
You would have to ask her. I can't answer.
I'm not a demon. I'm not a demon. I'm not a demon. I can't be.
I figured you knew. My bad. But I can tell now that was probably a very great mistake. I apologize for that.
No wonder Shar has a grudge against me.
I'd imagine any powerful being to have a grudge against you. Your very existence is a paradox. Why would
I must be an abomination to them. Thanks, Malachi. I guess I'm just gonna have to live with this. Just like everything else that ruins me.
There's strength in ruin. A lot of people don't realize that. And he dispels the box.
Alright, so now so everyone could clearly see how shooken
and
Sintra is now.
I'm definitely going to be like, yo,
Sintra?
what'd you say? I'm going to be run up to, like, give Sintra a hug and pat on head and say, like, you say something about, like, her hair or something?
Same. Stormdrake's gonna do the same. What did you tell her?
Like, you're a professional, bro.
She
Your
asked.
chimera
It's up
sack.
to...
Truth. He told me the truth.
Truth?
We'll leave that for you to tell when you're ready, okay?
My offer still stands if anyone take about it. If not, I'll give you these. And he holds out his hand, and there are 3 purple coins that have like kind of almost like yellow jack-o'-lantern smiles on them.
Yo.
You can either take my deal, or I'll leave you with these.
What are these?
You use one of these. Essentially, I now owe you 3 favors. At any point, use these coins to summon me.
Sintra looks at the coins and just, with an empty expression, just walks away and leaves the tent.
Yay.
You know what? I don't know if I'll ever actually wind up using a token if I take one, but damn it, that's not good memorabilia, you know what I mean?
This got a good point. I've always imagined. Do it.
If I hold on to this, can I just, like, get in touch with you if need be? We can just chat.
It's like,
I'm sure you're a busy guy, don't mind me.
well, I used to be. My schedule's kind of clear now.
I'm sure you'll find something else to
I
spend your
think
time
what you
with,
mean
though.
is that most of your schedule is in your stomach at the moment.
I like you. I like you, Ray. I like you, in third.
Ah,
He just drops all 3 coins. If no one's taking my deal, I'll just leave you with these. And he hands the 3 coins to Nipper.
Alrighty.
and big old pocket one in case I might just call him up to
y'all
intimidate
share.
folks.
Essentially,
And how
3
about the
coins.
information?
Yes. So, I'm assuming you've been sent after the Warbane. As you can tell, I managed to get my hands on one, the Soul Stone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you know there's a total of 8 of them.
Yeah, we have a general idea as to where they all are. We've been led from one to another through a compass.
Oh, is that how y'all found me? Well,
Yes, actually.
I didn't exist when the war started, but a little bit after, and, well, I know it's that sweet period where I never saw all of them, but I know plenty enough about them. The general stuff, really. There was the, let's see, allow me to recall them. There was the Starlight Spear, the Eyes of Mystra, the Gambler's Ring, which I can see is around your finger, the Golem Gauntlets, Stormblade, which I see young Ryday has over there, the Blood Braces, the Windar Tunic, and of course, the Soul Stone.
How exactly did... I was informed by the person who sent us on this quest that they were trusted to the King of Cantor and his associates by some traveling artificer.
Yes.
Do you happen to know who?
I don't know much about the artificer, but I do know one thing. She was the one who made that ring.
Oh.
Well,
I
She.
see.
I don't know. That's all I know. All I know is the 2 people who... all I know are the 3 people who welded some of the 3 people who wielded the artifacts. I know the king held the Stormblade, the artificer, the Gambler's Ring, and
You hear that, Ryday? You're compared to a king.
And of course, the Soul Stone. I took interest in the Soul Stone because it belonged to the chief necromancer wizard of the king.
Necromancer. Then why
the
entrust him?
paladin gets a necromancer artifact.
That is some delicious irony.
Now that is irony.
By the way,
Yeah.
Spectre, it was established in episode 1 that the Stormblade belonged to the king.
Yeah, we did know that. So.
Yeah.
Well, Sintra
That's
wasn't
why
there.
I've jokingly
Sintra
been
wasn't there.
calling Zach the leader of the
Well,
party.
Sintra's not here right now
Right.
either. She went
That's true.
outside.
Yeah.
I would say that.
Yes,
Yeah, out of character.
Malachi continues. I knew a lot of general things about some of the items. I knew some general stuff. The Soul Stone was essentially a source of stronger as a necromancer's focus, essentially, except a lot stronger. The Windar Tunic I took a bit of interest in. It's a mighty polymorphin agent.
We've already collected that one actually. The person who wields that is currently not with us.
Oh,
He's
so then
still
you
trying
got
to
the
get a grasp of it.
Oh, so you got the blood braces as well, then. The blood
No.
braces. Both. No. Interesting. Well, I was assuming because the only reason I couldn't get a hold of the Windar Tunic was because Shahar got a hold of it, as well as the blood bracers. That cheap, greedy bastard holding on 2 legendary artifacts like that.
Jason. Oh my god!
Shit.
Triple crap. Like crap squared, dude.
You mean to tell me we left that bench with another artifact?
Oh no.
No.
That one's with the guild.
Oh no! Cheap bastard!
This is a problem.
Okay, I kind of missed that. What was the revelation?
The guild has the blood bracers.
Oh, fuck.
The bitch has been hiding from the time.
Yeah, Nipper, as soon as he says that, you realize that information? The Guildmaster, Jason, you do remember this, but he does normally wear 2 golden bracelets on his wrists. He normally wears them.
Oh my.
Oh no! Oh
That
god,
just
I hope he's
explains
actually supposed to wield them.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Jason, why?
Unless, if he's not supposed to wield them, that could mean he's a demon.
Once again, I join a guild, and it's nice friends like you, a crazy corporate conspiracy, or some strange basement orgy that nobody ever tells me about.
I want you
Every time I join a guild, every time.
Wait, you mean you didn't know about the... Oh, geez.
Essentially, I want to say essentially what you can put together, Nipper, with that is essentially when Shahar was defeated, essentially when he got a hold of, like he said, Malachi said, he got hold of 2 relics. Essentially, Shahar passed the Windar Tunic off, and when the guild invaded, Jason got hold of the blood bracers through raiding his loot.
Mm-hmm.
That is essentially what you can understand is what most likely happened.
Wonderful.
Well, I think the way things currently stand, we know where generally to look for Sintra and Unthreg to get the relics they're attuned to, because we've checked that. Jason's got the bracers. I hope he's able to wield them properly.
Well, he wasn't rejected.
Well, they don't reject the people who try to brute force them.
Okay.
How exactly were they used together to stop the...
But they empowered their users. They were so uncredited. Essentially, yes, they became one-man armies.
Oh.
Those relics at the Warbane at full power had incredible capabilities given to their users. Clear.
Somehow I feel that's actually less climactic. Well, damn.
Essentially, that's all. Yeah. Don't know what to tell you. That was essentially it. Strong
Is there
users.
anything else that you might have for us in terms of information?
None that I can really help you with. I apologize.
I have to ask just one question.
Yes.
You're wanting to know how they choose their next masters.
Well, no, that wasn't the question on my mind.
Oh, okay.
It was a bit more personal, like Sintra's.
You guys need a moment or something, or
Yeah, I mean,
If you don't mind.
yeah, no problem.
sure thing.
We'll try and catch up with Sintra, see if she's like feeling alright.
Yes, please.
Yeah, you meet us outside.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Make sure she's okay.
Of course.
All right,
Nipper's just leaving.
Yeah. Nipper and I are probably going to be going out the tent, catching up with the crew establishing, while I imagine Stormtrig and Malachi are going to do the emotion box.
I mean, there's no need for a box if they're going to be the only ones in there.
That's a good point.
Alright, Malachi.
Yes.
Before I joined the guild, I've been hunting after a certain fiendish person who, let's just say he killed someone who looked to me as a brother. Do you know if that bastard's still alive?
Do you have a name, race?
I do believe he's a Cambion. Really disfigured. And very psychotic.
Do you got a name that'll... It kind of brings it down a bit easier.
Zarakun.
Zakun, Cambrian. Give me just a moment. And you see his eyes glow. You see his eyes glow a bit brighter. And it's like... And he stays motionless for about 30 seconds, like... Interesting.
What?
He lives. And he's a lot closer than you think.
He's... What?
I'm afraid that's all the time I have. Pretty soon these people are gonna start waking up. I need to get out of here before that happens.
Oh, alright. Thank you, Malachi.
Pleasure. Remember, I owe your group 3 favors. I suggest using them. I suggest using them wisely.
We will most definitely.
And
Dude, guys, we just got favors from like a minor god. I think we definitely have the best ending here.
actually, you got the good. Actually, you got the good ending. The best ending is if one of you became one of his warlock.
You got cut off.
The best
you
thing
got
is
cut
actually
off.
taking the deal.
The best ending is if you took the deal. Yeah,
Oh,
you got
That's
the good.
funny.
You got the good ending essentially.
I only
Oh shit!
You know,
I should have
you know
taken
what?
on the deal then.
No, I didn't take the deal because I didn't want to make the party mad at me.
So yeah, essentially
Wow.
the 4 different endings that would have happened is essentially you got the good deal where Malachi now owes your group favors. You have those 3 coins that you can use to summon him at any point in the future in case something happens. The best ending is if you became a warlock for him, and you would have gotten some like pretty nifty powers. Would you like me to read off some of the abilities you would have gotten from Malachi?
I'd rather not increase my regret. Thank you very much.
Really? Because there's a lot of cool stuff. Like I have one thing where you add your charisma modifier to your
The clip.
you add your charisma modifier to your armor class, and you can also get a damage buffer. You have a thing of sinking into your own shadow.
I hate all of
the
you.
idea.
Okay, you know what? I really wish now that Storm would have taken out that offer.
I
Just-
think it's
just
actually
until-
funnier that
Yeah.
we didn't.
He was
Just-
essentially, and like he's a pretty cool warlock subclass thing I came up with.
Yeah. Okay. I hate all of you. Okay.
The bad ending essentially would have been if you lost. Essentially, and the bad and worst endings. If you gotten the bad ending would have been if you had lost the games and decided to fight the group instead of submitting to the fact that you lost. And if you fought and won against the battle, if you fought and won against the battle and killed Malachi, you would have essentially you would have been very angry with your group and would have made a future boss fight incredibly difficult.
Oh shit.
Quill, you were right on the money with that, pretty much.
Wait, what did I say?
You had predicted a little while back that the bad ending would be if we tried to steal the Soul Stone.
Oh yeah.
If you had fought and attacked Malachi and ended up killing him, he would have absolutely
Been a
just
boss fight later.
he would have been a part of a very future near endgame boss fight that would have made things incredibly difficult. And the worst ending was he was going to take Sintra, and it was going to lead to a somewhat lengthy side quest in order to rescue her.
I'm glad that didn't happen. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got the good ending. Congratulations.